Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy, Elijah, back at it again with a new song. Today we're doing Attack of Messiah.
Yo, about to send these rappers home to revise the notes. Back to rapping the throat with a wire phone, retire hope.
Which is another deep cut, but again, I feel like a broken record. Like, I always say that, oh, this has some of my favorite songs, which is true because, some of my favorite lyrics, which is true because a lot of these have fire ass lyrics. Like, I'm a good writer. What can I say? I'm a fire lyricist. What do you want me to say? So, no, we're doing Attack Messiah today, which was a really bar heavy song. A lot of double entendres, a lot of references, a lot of wordplay. Again, kind of playing off the wordplay and confidence of the last two, but particularly Boundless. This song, I was getting into my Slaughterhouse bag, not gonna front, just cause like, ooh shit, let's see how dirty I can get with some of these bars. So, let's get into it. The first verse goes, about to send these rappers home to revise the note. Oh wait, okay. About to send these rappers home to revise the notes, back to rap in the throat with a wire phone and retire hope. I start off grisly as fuck, right? Like, I start off gruesome as a motherfucker for no damn reason. Like, with death bars, really? I admire those who came before me and paved the road. Now I'm about to beat these MCs to the whitening shows. Tiny little type these shows. Tiny little type these shows showing what it's like to flow. Flawlessly, honestly, I just show them up and show them out, it's gonna cost me. Again, just kind of trying to be, aggressive and graphic. This is my regular stick, you and your regular bitch couldn't compare to mine. Was it there? I keep getting something. How do I get something? Look, it's so weird recording or doing these songs afterwards, because I'm so used to alright, let me just run it again until I get it. And I'm so used to being in my phone, reading my phone while I'm doing it. And so some of the, I know the flow of it, it's just getting the words right. So, flawlessly, I just show them what the show amounts gonna costing me. This is my regular stick, you and your regular bitch couldn't compare to mine, a measuring stick will never exist. You should call it exorcist, cause I'm feeling devilish, had this tattoo as do a satanic 666 right on my dick. Yep, that's a sacrilege. So, I go with the exorcist, devilish, and I had this tattoo, which, I believe in, if you're trying to be a Puritan, you can't have evangelical Christian, you can't have tattoos and shit. Do a satanic 666 on my dick. Cause it's the lining up of sacrilegious things, and again, on my dick, sacrilege, yeah. I just might rock a mask with it, like it's COVID and Purge night. Yeah, I'm conjuring some black magic shit. I don't think I need to explain the mask line. All I'm saying is I'm passionate. No one need for asking if I got the skill. I'm all that in a bag of chips. Now ask which bag my hand is in, the money bag. That's to where the damage is. I'm right next to the bandages, writing down some classic shit. Fuck if these rappers don't know what's coming next. Coming up behind them and slicing them. Yeah, I'm cutting next. Lyrics be so cutting edge. Barber style spitting and clipping a little off the top, so you know I'm cutting heads. Yeah. Just a lot of wordplay, a lot of just having fun with lyrics. This is probably one of my more, and it sounds like I'm struggling now, which is terrible, because I'm not doing this song justice. I'm sorry. No. I'm not doing this song justice. Because these bars, really, I was really just having fun with them. I was ooh. It's just line after line after line, which is really fun for me to write. And I think every line was delivered pretty well, I would say. I wouldn't say oh, that line was a little shaky. No, every line was delivered really well. Especially even when I ended, the barber style spitting and clipping a little off the top, so you know I'm cutting heads. The decapitation line is the whole setup, Flawless. Good job, everybody. Into the hook. This hook is nothing deep. And I didn't say like I phoned it in or anything like that. It was just, it's nothing deep or anything like that. It's just, when you hear, you know, bars are like super heavy like that, it's, the hook that's there isn't necessarily, the hook just becomes a vehicle to get from verse to verse. I think that's the easiest way to put it. And again, not to say that I phoned it in or anything. However, this was the most difficult part. I was like, damn, how do I just like make it work? So I was like, yeah, this is the attack of Messiah. This is the attack of Messiah. You come attacking the giant. I'm attacking these lies. We're gonna be attracting a riot. Nothing crazy, just simple, easy, breezy, beautiful. Then on to verse 2. First off, fuck your bitch in the clip, be playing West Side. Anyways. No, I didn't even say that right. I don't know. I don't care. You vibing. No, first off, fuck you, fuck her and your whole crew. You couldn't fathom a figure what I can do, that's tried and true. It's just, I love how I come out the gate, like right off the hook. I'm just like, you know what? First off, fuck you, fuck her, your whole crew. You couldn't even fathom this or what I can do. It's just the confidence is just hilarious. It's not just hilarious. It's just great. I just love the confidence. You rapping about your bodies and guns, building a rap sheet. My rap sheet is adding funds. Mine is dumb like a math league. Match me only when, I forgot these ones when. Match me only in your dreams when you're half asleep. Actually, only when you're tired. Only when you're trying to count in black sheep. Pass me, you wish you lapped me. I run this game like trap me and send them driven like I'm in the backseat. Again, not doing the song justice, man, but the flows, the flow I just really love, like, like, it just really flows well. And then going into the, what is it, like, the rhyme scheme, the beginning and end still rhyming, was, again, something I wanted to see if I was able to do, and I was. It was, you know, nice to do it. Just the whole theme of it is just pretty cool. And there's not even like there's too much to even like dive deep into. It's just, you know, I was trying something. I was playing with words. You're seeing me just having fun playing with words, being mad aggressive with it. And then the next line. So again, this is actually a true story. I was recording, and someone else was there, and they were in front of me, so I was like, alright, you know, my time was a little bit later, but I just got in there early. And so, I'm kind of like hearing what he's doing, and I'm just like, yo, this is kind of ass. Like, not even just the way of like, oh, you know, art is subjective, and I'm like, no, like, this man's having like the hardest time. And not to say that, you know, what he's doing wasn't difficult, or, you know, wasn't difficult at all, or had no difficulty to him, or anything like that. It's just like, wow, like, this is something that you should not be having as much trouble with as you are. And even then, and this is where my personal opinion comes in, it's not even, like, good. Like, you're having all this trouble, and you're working so hard for something that's, like, arguably not good. At least to me. He thought it was fire, which is fine, which is great. He should think it's fire. To me personally. Yeah. So, I'm snoozing in the studio with one of these wannabe rappers. Talking about his goals in life, but money is all that he's after. Reader ruin your morals more than a pastor. Just ask your pastor, give him 100 for tithe and smell of the 100 right past you. Gotta love stealing churches. Or churches stealing. Gotta love it, man. How your boy gassing you up to cash you out. Never seen a brother turn you faster. How close you keep your enemies to your friends like you for dead, cause it's hard to say fuck you all from your deathbed. this is obviously a play on keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Whoops. And I kind of wanted to play around with that phrase, just because one, it would, again trying to just play with words, but also it's like nah, because for real, if you got some faulty people around you, like how close you keep your enemies and your friends like you for dead. Your friends like you for dead, then you keep your enemies closer. That's crazy to me. Type of deal, you know? Because it's hard to say fuck you off on your deathbed. Like, I don't know, it just came off as really profound to me. And when I was saying, like, oh shit, it's like, dope. Anyways, back to the hook. It's the attack of Messiah. You come attacking a giant. I'm attacking these liars. You're gonna be tracking a riot. Again, nothing crazy. This verse, right? This verse. This is probably, I would say probably the best verse of this song in terms of like how put together it is. Cause like some of them, like each of the other two verses have like good bars, and some I would even say some of them don't have like all my best bars. Like they're probably some of my top bars. However, this is just a lot of really good bars in one verse. Verse 3. My kind's an endangered species like rhinoceros flesh. More or less I'm popping off like it's the top of my head. I'm thinking I'm clever, truth be told, these rappers not as complex. But those rappers who like me, I wish you lots of success. Just one of the flow. And I think at the time, I was thinking of like, I was trying to get like Black Thought. I think that was where I was going with it. I don't remember now. Or I'm not entirely sure now. I think it was Black Thought. Because it kind of feels like it. Again, nothing, necessarily deep there in terms of like concept. However, just rhinoceros is an endangered species. And I thought, and I might be selling short. But just the overall, like, I think I'm clever, truth be told, these rappers not as complex. And again, per the last verse, like, dude, like, you're just kind of rapping about nothing. And if you one thing, this is, you can even consider this rapping about nothing. And, but at least I'm, have wordplay, clever bars, rhyme scheme, like, but dude, like, you ain't got none of that. You're just saying stuff. For what? And, I just saw a lot of that. Next bar. I'm a lyrical switchblade, cut you open like 6 ways, have the blood dripping down about where your wrist lays, give you a little glimpse gaze of my plan, I'm on switch plays. I'm a sick man, you too weak like 8 and 6 days. One rhyme scheme. Fucking nuts. I remember I wrote that. Just like, the way I had it in my notes before I actually wrote the bars was 6 ways, glimpse gaze, switchblade. I just had like the rhymes down, and I didn't know how to exactly make them flow yet. And so I was like, all right, let's just see what we can do. And so that's what came of it. And again, going back to being a little graphic here, the cut you up in like 6 ways, have the blood dripping down about where your wrist lays. I don't condone that personally. Don't do that, please. Don't do that line. Give you a little glimpse gaze of my plan. I'm on switch blades. Like, yo, I'm showing you, oddly enough, because it's coming off of balance. I'm showing you my hand. Look, I'll even show you what I'm doing, and I won't even switch it up afterwards. Like, here, take a look. You still couldn't beat me. Again, fucking confident I am. Yoda head ass. I'm a sick man, you too weak like 8 and 6 days. 2 weeks, it's 14 days. 8 and 6, 14. Yeah, simple as that. You eating plenty, huh? Well, I'm a starving artist. You playing the most dangerous game. I'm hunting you down for the harvest. Okay, I don't know if it was just me in my school, but we had to read a book, or not, I don't think it was the entire book. It was like a little part of the most dangerous game. Which, if you don't know what a most dangerous game is, it's about this guy who crashes his boat on an island. And again, this is memory from like almost 10 years ago, so bear with me. But so it's a guy who crashes on an island, crashes his boat on an island. It's like, and he finds his mansion, and he goes in and meets the guy who owns the mansion. He's like, yo, you know, can I take refuge here for the night, whatever? And he's like, yeah, of course. The shipwreck guy goes, hey, you know, I see you, you have, you know, heads on the wall. You hunt? You know, you're like, yeah. Yeah, I'm really, you know, I've hunted lions, gorillas, cheetahs, whatever the, you know, dangerous animals. And he becomes the dangerous game because humans have the knowledge to fight back cleverly, like, you know, against another human. The most dangerous game. That's all for that line. This is all that was for that one line. You playing the most dangerous game and I'm hunting you down for the harvest. Out of this world like a Martian, bringing you heat like it's arson. Like how it was with my notebook, having bars in the margin. This, I mean, I'd like to believe that just about every rapper's done this. Whether you're, like, when you're in school, he's like, yo, just writing bars. In the middle, like, you know, in the space between your notebooks or whatever. Just, oh shit. Actually, I think that bar came out of, I think I had to, like, retake one of, like, the standardized tests or whatever. They call it the Park. In Jersey, they call it, I don't know what it is worldwide, or nationwide, they call it the Park. In Jersey. And so I had to take one of that as, like, over the summer, because apparently they, like, messed up my thing. And I was writing, and, like, you get, like, a piece of scrap paper. And I was writing bars on that scrap paper instead of, like, using it for math or whatever the fuck it was. So, writing bars in the margin. Then I go back to the math lines. Because, you know, 8 and 6 and whatever I was in before. Back to the math lines. I'm greater than all these fakers. What is it? You know you hit your limit when your fans turn into haters. Cut you up into fractions for thinking that you're the major. I'm the top rapper dominating denominators. So, again, back to, like, that whole section was like math lines. So, greater than, less than, simple. You know you hit your limit. Limits is in pre-calc? I learned that in pre-calc. Don't ask me what they are now, because I haven't touched pre-calc in like 5-6 years. Don't ask me. Don't ask me what pre-calc is. I cannot tell you. Or sorry, not pre-calc. What limits are? I cannot tell you. Next is obviously cut you up into fractions, acting like you're the major. I'm the top rapper, dominating denominators. Denominators on the bottom, numerators on the top. Simple as that. That's, and I believe I go back to the hook. But yeah, I go back to the attacking the side, attacking the giant, attacking the flyers, attracting a riot. So again, that was probably my favorite verse. At least in terms of, like, definitely in terms of wordplay. This is definitely my favorite song in terms of wordplay. Either that or Mercy, low-key. Mercy's crazy. But no, it was between that and Mercy. Because in terms of, like, wordplay, how heavy each bar was, but this is probably my favorite verse, just because it just flows so well. And again, I'm mad because I wasn't doing it justice, because, like, low-key, again, this is one of the deep cuts of the mixtape, and I feel like it should get more love. Listen to the song, please. Like, I mean, I know I'm explaining the lines here, but just listen to them so you can catch them in action, you know? Because it's one thing for me to say them, but it's a whole other thing for you when you're hearing, like, oh shit. And I know part of this one is, like, figuring it out on your own. But, like, come on now. Then what would I do? Just keep rapping or something? I don't know. Such a stupid joke. But no, no, definitely listen to it just so you can hear all the lines in action. I think, you know, it'd be a real treat. But that's gonna be it for this one. For next time will be Envy. Ooh, Envy's nice. No, Envy's nice. No, Envy's a nice one. Thank you guys for watching. Like it, subscribe. Again, I cannot stress that enough. Subscribe if you haven't already. And comment. Tell me what your favorite bar was. Tell me what your favorite song was. Tell me what your favorite word was. Until then, like I said, next time I'm doing Envy. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.